Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So UTEP's offense will have first crack at this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
People talk about physical tackles all the time. That's how you deliver the boom. Lower your pads, run your feet, take that guy from him going forward to flat backwards on his back.
The run from the shotgun. Hard running there. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Miners decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
See, once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Line getting set on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Campbell. Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Miners are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Smith wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, it's not a good sign for this offensive line.
Fires downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. To the air on first down. Pulls it in, it's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Now improvising. Fires on the move. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's pre-scored. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Haynes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on third down from their own 20. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 13. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown Wolverines! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Smith dropping to pass. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They were able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab deep. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period, first down here. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on second down. The play action fake. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Second down coming up. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Morgan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Cleasecorn. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Smith wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
And he made the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And to get rid of it quickly. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The give to the lone running back. Picks up the 1st down. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Off-play action on 1st down. Going for the big play. Snags it down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Smith dropping to pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them. Guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Morgan.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll leave it with him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Marsh. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle, it's Morgan. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quick shovel pass. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. From the gun. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. So they're on the 1-yard line. The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Maybe you just try to drive it in. Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
How do you have so many?
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Not sure they had to adjust much, still trying to build on this lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Morgan. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Right back to the well. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morgan. There he goes. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Gets it past the marker. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Complete to start this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Smith wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got it.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Miners will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Leaves it with the back. At the 45, on his way. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. On the option. He'll pitch it. Got the 1st down and more. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He caught it. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Smith dropping to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays, but man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Running to green.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Haynes. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. On the move, it's Haynes. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're going to ride this running back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here we go. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Got his man on the right. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. So now it's 2nd and long. Smith wants to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Miners will call on their punt team. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So here comes the Michigan offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They'll try the run. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here.